cooking with Tom.
So, seeing as everyone's at home in isolation, we've decided that we're going to put a little cooking episode together for you to try and do at home. The first one is going to be dead basic, using 3 ingredients and then anything else you can find in your house, and it's just going to be a straight cooker exercise. So we've got 3 ingredients. I've got 275 grams of flour, 225 grams of butter, and 110 grams of sugar. So first thing I'm going to do, taking my sugar, I've cleaned up, I've wiped the surface down and I've made sure I've washed my hands. So I'm taking the butter into the dish. I've left it out for a bit first just to try and soften it up. And from here, that's all I'm doing. I'm working the butter just to try and soften it up as much as possible for when we start adding the other ingredients. So as you can see, I'm taking my time, getting it down into this nice fine paste. If you've got a food processor, by all means use a food processor, make life easy for yourself. So, bit of work. I suppose if you're in your house and you're not getting out, it's a little arm workout for you as well. We're getting there slowly with it. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add my 110 grams of sugar. So caster sugar, in we go. And again, I'm just going to work this. Trying to keep as much in the bowl as possible. And I think this is what we call creaming them together. Trying not to make a mess. The butter is quite tough, to be fair. So I'm just going to run it off the side. And keep working the sugar into the butter. Trying to get it softened up and mixed nice and well. Hopefully next time we will have the power tools with us and we'll be able to use a food processor and speed the process up a little bit. But it's coming together. We are making a bit of a mess, but it's a bit of fun. Just get a spoon. Try and scrape this bit off here as well. It is hard work and you just keep going. As you can see now it's starting to cream together a little bit. I'm going to add a bit of flour to begin with, just so it don't go too hard. And just slowly work it in. I suppose we're looking for like a nice doughy consistency. And at some point, I'm going to don the rubber gloves and start using my hands to mix it together. I think it might be something hard. So we've got all 3 ingredients in now. The flour, the caster sugar and the butter. I'm going to don some rubber gloves and start working it with my hands. Again, just using these just to be a little bit more hygienic. So just mixing it in. I'm trying to draw all the mixture off the side of the bowl and just work it in. So it's getting a bit more crummy now. So hopefully if we keep stirring, it'll all come together. So these are just plain cookies. We've got topping for ours, and hopefully you can find some bits and pieces at home and add into that your own topping. think today we've gone for chocolate balls because there weren't much left to choose from. So it's gone now from that sort of buttery cream mixture into more of a dough. So again, we're going to continue to work it and see how it comes together a bit more. It takes time, you know, just keep at it, but as you can see, it is quite quick and quite a simple recipe. Now, after this, what we're going to do is cling film and roll it up nice and tight. Now, if you're at home, it's a good way of getting a nice shape, so it's easier to cut into your portions, but also you can put it in your freezer just to firm it up a bit, ready for it to go in the oven. On that note, I have already turned my oven on and set it to 190 degrees or gas mark 5. So now we've got this good thick paste ready to go into our cling film. I'm just going to whip my gloves off, try and keep all the food and batter inside, grab some cling film. I'm going to tip it out, hopefully, and then from here I'm just going to roll it up nice and tight, and I can roll it into more of a workable shape. From here, spin it, get it firm, and that's ready to go in the oven. Oh, my mistake. That's ready to go in the freezer to chill. Obviously, there's a first video, so we're going to make mistakes. Hopefully, by the end of it, we'll get a bit more professional and won't be making as many. And this is why we're not going live. So from here, this is going straight into the freezer. So the dough mix has been in the freezer, so it's been left to chill and settle. I've got 2 baking trays out and I've lined them with greaseproof paper, baking paper. My oven's obviously been warming up already. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unravel it and I'm going to try and portion it into probably about maybe 18 pieces, and then we're going to stick them in the oven and see how they go on. So I've not mixed the filling in with the dough because I'm going to put it on top. If you want and you're doing this at home, feel free to mix your chocolate chip cookies in with your mix. So first things first, I'm going to try and keep my portions nice and equal. So I'm going to go in half, half again, then into quarters, then into eighths, and then we've still got some quite big chunks. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go down again into 16ths. So 16th. So we've ended up with 16 quite even pieces. Okay. From this point, I'm going to roll it in my hands. So I've got this nice ball shape onto the tray. And then I'm just going to push it out. That's all I'm going to do right the way through. I'm going to do all of these. Just going to do a few just to show you what you need to do. Palm of the hand, push it down nice and flat. Roll it out. Down we go. These probably will spread a bit as well. So try and leave that bit of a gap in between. So we've got plenty of room to work with. I'll do 6, put some toppings on, and then get them in the oven. Try and get them, they're all the same, similar size. Best thing is as well, try and get them all the same size, so when you're cooking them, they cook a bit more evenly. So there we go. Got my toppings. So we have got mini chocolate crispies, and all we're going to do is sprinkle a couple of these on top. Ped them in so they're not rolling all over. Again, just a few, little bit of decoration and a bit of flavour. If you want as well, and you've got it at home, vanilla essence when you're doing your mix, or even some cinnamon or other sort of dessert spices. Alright, and from there, we're going straight in the oven. So the cookies have been in now for about 15 to 17 minutes, so we're going to take them out from the cooling rack out ready. You'll know they're done, and you'll see as they come out that they've gone slightly brown around the edges, which is the colour that we like. So, I'm going to take them out, I've got my tea towel. If you're with an adult, maybe get the adult to do it just to be on the safe side. As you can see, I'm starting to brown look around the edges. I'm just going to lift these off nice and carefully onto the cooling rack. And same with the second lot. I didn't use all the dough in the end just because I was tight on space in the oven. So I froze it and you use it again next time we come to do something. So I'm just going to lift these off, get them on the cooling rack and leave them there to cool down. Be careful, don't eat them yet because they'll be hot and last thing you want is bird song. Anyway, until next week, cooking with Tom.